Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. Welcome to Friendship Shaving. I've started already. The brush I'm using is a vintage Erskine and the razor that I'm going to be shaving with today is a vintage Schick Krona, or as I have been calling her, Shona. And the soap I'm using is from PAA and it is their CK6 version of Future Fiction. And as you might have guessed, I am face lathering today. I just add a drop of water to this brush and I will carry on. Already washed my face, got some pre-shave down here on my neck. I'm very much looking forward to the shave today with Shona. The Schick Krona is a very mild razor. So we'll come on to that in a moment. I love the scent of this soap, Future Fiction. It opens up with some citrus notes of lemon, bergamot and mandarin. It has white musk, ginger, white pepper and vetiver in the middle, and it closes down with some heber wood, amber, black sage, there's some peppermint and some Jerusalem pine. And all those scents I feel blend together really well. I really like this one. It smells not particularly citrusy. I just feel it smells warm and pleasant. Can definitely pick up some of the white musk. Very nice indeed. It makes a change to be face lathering, I can tell you. But it's very nice with this silver tip badger knot. I think I can add some more water easily. And there we go, I think, on that side. There we go. So my shave today is the last chance really that I have to use one of the razors that Steve has loaned to the channel. Thank you, Steve. I have really enjoyed using all of Steve's razors. Now, this one is a razor that I have never used before, the Schick Krona. I'm going to be using a feather blade in this, and this is the feather blade that came straight out of the Futur 41C that I used in the last shaving video. So this will be its third use. This is a mild razor. I feel it is quite similar to the Futur 41C in the way it shaves. The feather blade I've been using previous to this was on its 4th and 5th use, and I found that although It was very smooth. It wasn't quite as efficient as the 41C on my neck. So we'll see how this one goes. Certainly my first impressions of this razor are very good indeed. It is a really comfortable razor to use. It works exceptionally well with a feather blade in terms of comfort and smoothness. And actually, Steve was kind enough to send this to me as a new old stock razor, which is how he bought it, and he sent it straight to me to open and use. I was very careful opening up the razor from its packaging. Comes like this in a little case with some Schick super chromium blades. Steve did say I could use one of these, but I haven't used one of those. I shall leave that for you, Steve, and I decided to stick with the feather instead. And but it was a super opportunity to open a new old stock razor and be the first one to use it. I really appreciate that. I spent ages opening the packet so as not to destroy it. Steve said it was okay, I could have just ripped it open, but I didn't. I was very careful. So this razor, I don't know if you can hear it, but I'll just let the phone ring. Now, as I was saying, this razor was brought out around 1964 to 1966. And would have been on sale through to about 1976. There we are. I was just expecting a knock on the phone, on the door there, and the phone to be handed to me. Anyway, I was saying this razor was brought out about 1964 to 66 through to 1976. And in 1968, Schick went into direct competition with this razor against the Gillette Knack. Now they're quite similar, I suppose, in style. They're both a twist to open razor with a tapered handle. The tapering on this handle goes from a smaller end to a larger end rather than the other way round on the Knack, as it was known in the USA, I believe. The Schick advert tells us that the Gillette knack comes with 2 plastic coated super stainless blades for $1.49, whereas the Schick Krona is free and comes with 4 chromochromium edged blades when you buy those blades at the normal price, but it says the razor is free. It's all in the wording, isn't it? It's that amused me quite a bit, because we know that Gillette use exactly the same marketing trick. But it seems this was quite a popular razor. And following along with Gillette into the trying a razor with plastic handles. But this one is quite nice. It's 104 millimeters in length. And it is a light, long-handled razor. The weight of this razor varies from 38 to 55 grams. I'd just like to thank the article in Badger and Blade for that information. Apparently it depends which variation of this razor you get, because some of them have a plastic twist to open knob and some of them had the metal knob, so obviously there would be a difference in weight. But this one seems to shave very nicely. And you can tell I'm more of a dither because I'm going against the grain on my second pass, which is something I never do. I don't know why I've done that. There we go. We will stick with it. There we go. So there we are, against the grain. We'll do that as a second pass and then go back in the third pass to my normal second pass. That's because I'm with half an ear listening to my mum wandering around with the telephone. My apologies. On the first pass with this razor, there is just a little bit of blade feel, very, very small amount. Now I know I'm going against the grain, but based on my previous shaves, on the second pass going with the grain, that blade feel, very little though it is, just disappears. And there are times when it feels to me as if you're shaving without a blade in the razor, which I feel is a little disconcerting, to be honest. But nevertheless, it does give a very nice shave. And despite preferring a shorter handled razor, these plastic handles with the longer plastic handle are quite nicely balanced and really quite nice to hold. This has got a sort of pattern on it that you can see. It's very comfortable in the hand, and it is definitely not going to slip anywhere. And so far, I tell you, I've had an absolutely great shave with only 2 passes. I did my usual trick. I forgot to put the Parasso on my neck for that pass, so we'll do it now. There we are, and we're going for the 3rd pass with this soap. Plenty of soap here. Soap on the glasses as well. Having a bit of a disorganised shave today. I'm not so calm as usual today. I don't know why that is, but here we go. I'm going to just finish off with a nice with the grain pass. Now there, that blade field disappears here but comes back slightly there. I have to tell you that despite being a mild razor, again, it is a razor where I definitely feel like I'm having a very close shave. I think there is also on this one, because it is mild, I've only used it a few times, but I think you have to be quite consistent with that angle again. You know, if you just move away from that, you tend to lose the optimum feel slightly. There, this is better. I'm back into relaxed mode. I'm definitely feeling like I've got a really effective shave down here. Not quite there. There we go. That's the Schick Krona. I've really enjoyed that. Now let's peel. It's a very nice shave, and I would say very much like the Mercure 41. Just got a little bit, could have been a little bit more effective on the neck just there, but nothing really to shout about. And again, it's one of those that if you like a mild razor, this is maybe one to look out for. have to say, using this Parasso on this part here for me, as I shave going through the passes, is working very well. I'm kind of pleased that I discovered that, albeit a little bit late. So I've got the Future Fiction Star Jelly Aftershave, and I do like this, a little bit mentholated, but it feels great when it goes on. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of menthol in here for me. I wouldn't like any more. But there we are, that is my shave today with Shona. Thank you very much for joining me, guys, and being part of that. Look after yourselves. I'll see you shortly. Bye bye now.